The world of cryptocurrency was no stranger to bold ideas in 2018. It was a time when digital currencies were gaining mainstream attention, and new projects were emerging almost daily, each promising to revolutionize the financial landscape. However, Pi Network emerged with a particularly ambitious goal: to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone. Unlike many other projects that focused on complex technologies and high entry barriers, Pi Network aimed to simplify the process. Founded by a team of Stanford graduates, Pi Network sought to address the barriers to entry that kept many people from participating in the crypto revolution. These barriers included the need for technical expertise, significant financial investment, and the environmental impact of traditional mining methods. Mining Bitcoin, for instance, required significant technical knowledge and expensive equipment. The energy consumption associated with Bitcoin mining was also a major concern, as it contributed to environmental degradation. Pi Network proposed a different approach, one that would allow users to mine cryptocurrency on their smartphones. This was a groundbreaking idea, as it meant that anyone with a smartphone could participate in the mining process without needing specialized hardware or software. This novel approach centered around a simple, energy-efficient mining process. By leveraging the existing capabilities of smartphones, Pi Network aimed to create a more sustainable and inclusive cryptocurrency ecosystem. Anyone with a smartphone could participate. This inclusivity was a key selling point for Pi Network, as it opened up the world of cryptocurrency to a much broader audience. Pi Network's user-friendly design and accessibility quickly attracted attention. People from all walks of life were intrigued by the idea of mining cryptocurrency without the usual hurdles. The network saw a surge in users, all eager to be part of this new experiment in digital currency. The rapid growth of the user base was a testament to the widespread appeal of Pi Network's vision. This rapid growth, however, also raised questions. Was this accessibility sustainable? Could the network handle the increasing number of users without compromising on its core principles? Could Pi Network truly deliver on its promise of a more inclusive cryptocurrency? The team behind Pi Network was committed to addressing these challenges and ensuring that their vision could be realized. The journey of Pi Network was just beginning. With a growing community of users and a clear mission, the future looked promising. It had captured the imagination of millions. People were excited about the possibilities and eager to see how Pi Network would evolve. Still, the path ahead was uncertain. The cryptocurrency landscape was constantly changing, and Pi Network would need to adapt to survive. Only time would tell if Pi could navigate the challenges of the cryptocurrency world and achieve its ambitious goals. The journey was fraught with obstacles, but the potential rewards were immense. The question on everyone's mind is simple: how much will Pi be worth? The rumored value of $314 per Pi has fueled excitement and skepticism in equal measure. Enthusiasts are hopeful, seeing Pi as the next big thing in the crypto world, while skeptics warn of potential pitfalls and overhyped expectations. It's crucial to remember that Pi Network is still in its early stages. The project is still developing its infrastructure and working on building a robust ecosystem that can support its ambitious goals. Pi is not yet listed on any exchanges. This means that as of now, there is no official market price for Pi, and its value is purely speculative. Its true market value remains unknown. Without a listing on major exchanges, it's difficult to gauge how the market will react to Pi once it becomes tradable. Some believe Pi's value will be driven by its large and active user base. With millions of users already mining Pi, the network effect could play a significant role in its future valuation. Others point to the potential for Pi to facilitate transactions within its ecosystem. If Pi can create a seamless and efficient transaction system, it could become a preferred method of payment for many. They imagine a future where Pi is used for everyday purchases and services. From buying a cup of coffee to paying for online services, the possibilities are vast. However, critics argue that Pi's value is based purely on speculation. They caution that without a proven track record and tangible use cases, Pi's value could be overestimated. They question the underlying technology and the lack of a clear roadmap for the future. The success of Pi will depend on its ability to deliver on its promises and overcome technical challenges. The reality is likely somewhere in between. While there is potential for Pi to succeed, there are also significant hurdles that need to be addressed. Pi Network's value will depend on a number of factors. These include the strength of its community, the effectiveness of its technology, and its ability to attract and retain users. These factors include its adoption by merchants, which will be crucial for Pi to gain real-world utility and acceptance. The development of its ecosystem, which will determine how versatile and useful Pi can be in various applications, and its ability to gain regulatory approval. Navigating the complex landscape of cryptocurrency regulations will be essential for Pi's long-term success. Only time will tell if Pi can live up to the hype and achieve its projected value. The journey ahead is filled with both opportunities and challenges, and the outcome remains uncertain. Pi Network's future is a topic of much debate. Its success hinges on several critical factors. First and foremost is the successful launch of its mainnet. This transition from a testnet to a live blockchain is crucial for Pi to be considered a legitimate cryptocurrency. Another critical factor is the development of Pi Network's ecosystem. This includes the creation of decentralized applications, or dApps, that utilize Pi. Think of apps for payments, social media, and other services. This will determine whether Pi can move beyond being just a speculative asset. Regulatory acceptance is another significant hurdle. Governments around the world are grappling with how to regulate cryptocurrencies. Pi Network will need to navigate this complex landscape to ensure its long-term viability. Finally, the value of Pi will ultimately be determined by supply and demand. The more widely Pi is adopted and used, the higher its potential value. Conversely, a lack of adoption and utility could lead to its decline. Section 4. Pi versus the Titans. Comparing Pi Network to Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's tempting to compare Pi Network to established cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. However, this comparison is somewhat misleading. Bitcoin and Ethereum are established blockchains with proven track records. Pi Network, while ambitious, is still in its infancy. Bitcoin, often referred to as digital gold, is known for its scarcity and decentralized nature. Ethereum, on the other hand, is a platform for decentralized applications, enabling the creation of smart contracts and other innovative technologies. Pi Network differentiates itself by focusing on accessibility and ease of use. Its mobile-first approach aims to bring cryptocurrency to the masses. However, it remains to be seen whether this approach can compete with the established infrastructure and security of Bitcoin and Ethereum. While Pi Network shares the goal of decentralization with Bitcoin and Ethereum, its approach is different. Only time will tell if this approach will prove successful in the long run. Section 5. Can Pi go global? Navigating the landscape of regulation and adoption. For Pi Network to achieve its goal of becoming a global currency, it must overcome significant challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is the complex and evolving landscape of cryptocurrency regulation. Governments worldwide are still figuring out how to approach cryptocurrencies. Some countries have embraced crypto, while others have imposed strict regulations or outright bans. Pi Network will need to navigate these different regulatory environments carefully to operate globally. Beyond regulation, mass adoption is crucial for Pi Network's success. This means convincing both individuals and businesses to use Pi for everyday transactions. This requires building trust, demonstrating utility, and creating a seamless user experience. Pi Network's focus on accessibility could work in its favor. However, it faces stiff competition from established payment systems and other cryptocurrencies. Its success will depend on its ability to convince the world that Pi is not just another cryptocurrency, but a viable alternative to traditional financial systems. Section 6. The risks and rewards of mining Pi. Is it worth your time? This is a question that many potential miners of Pi Network are asking themselves. One of the most appealing aspects of Pi Network is its accessibility. Unlike traditional cryptocurrencies that require significant investment in hardware and electricity, Pi Network allows anyone with a smartphone to participate. Anyone with a smartphone can download the app and start mining Pi with minimal effort. The process is straightforward and user-friendly, making it accessible even to those who are not tech-savvy. But is it worth your time and effort? This is a crucial question to consider before diving in. The answer, as with most things in the cryptocurrency world, is nuanced. There are several factors to weigh before making a decision. On the one hand, mining Pi requires very little investment. You don't need to spend money on expensive mining rigs or worry about high electricity bills. You don't need expensive equipment or technical expertise. This makes it an attractive option for many people who are curious about cryptocurrency but don't want to make a significant financial commitment. This low barrier to entry makes it attractive to many. It's a way to dip your toes into the world of cryptocurrency without taking on much risk. However, it's crucial to remember that Pi is not yet listed on any exchanges. This means that, as of now, you cannot trade your Pi for other cryptocurrencies or fiat money. This means there is no guarantee that Pi will have any value once it launches on the mainnet. The value of your mined Pi could be zero, or it could be worth something substantial. It's a gamble. The value of your mined Pi could be zero. This is a risk that every potential miner must consider seriously. Ultimately, the decision to mine Pi comes down to your risk tolerance and belief in the project. If you believe in the vision of the Pi network and are willing to take a chance, it might be worth your time. If you're willing to dedicate a small amount of time and effort with the understanding that there is no guarantee of return, then mining Pi could be worth considering. It's a low-risk way to potentially gain some cryptocurrency. However, if you're looking for a guaranteed investment or a quick profit, Pi network is probably not for you. The uncertainty and the current lack of liquidity make it a speculative venture at best.